Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I pretty much think that I'm an idea person and I'm active and I do attempt things. And in other people's eyes, they seem like they think that I'm doing so much and having so much success, but financially they're not manifesting. It's just a lot of work with a lot of, I guess, recognition, but in the manner of finance, the area is not manifesting.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, I get it. If you make money, will people give you the same recognition for the work you put in?
I believe yes.
Okay, that's not actually coming up true.
Huh.
Are you trying to make sure the money doesn't eclipse the ideas and the work you're putting in?
Not consciously. I don't believe consciously. Absolutely not. I'm trying to do the thing so that when people see me, they're like, you know what, you do this, I'm going to pay you to continue to do this, instead of you working so hard and not getting any compensation.
Okay. But if people see you with a lot of money, will they want to pay you?
If people see me with a lot of money, what?
Will they want to pay you?
Will they want to pay me? People see me with a lot of money, will they want to pay me? They should.
See, that's not actually coming up true. Like, even the way you're saying it, it's like, no. So what you're doing is you're making sure you don't have a lot of money so that people will want to pay you, except no one's paying you, because if they pay you, you'll end up with a lot of money. You've just created this catch-22 for yourself. So much money, why should I have to pay her? She should just do it because she's got the money. She doesn't need it. So
that's so crazy, because in my mind I'm thinking when you have money, it's because people have seen you work for it and then they see your value and then they will pay you more. No? Is that not the cycle?
That is a cycle for some people. It depends how your beliefs are set up. But if you figure people aren't going to pay someone when they see that person has a lot of money, and that person shouldn't need the money or shouldn't ask for the money, if you think people go into that space, then you're going to make sure you don't have enough money so that they do that.
It's a lot to process in a few minutes. I'm not quite wrapping my head around it, but I hear you. I'm just not,
Okay.
This is new to me, right? So.
Okay. If you're with someone that has $5 million and you're out to dinner with them and they say, hey, we had a great chat over dinner, can you pay for dinner? How would you feel?
A great chat, would you pay for dinner? And we didn't agree on it before, then I'd feel cheated.
Okay. Now, if you were with someone that didn't have a lot of money and you had a great chat over dinner and they said, hey, I don't have a lot of money right now, do you mind paying for dinner? How would you feel?
I still wouldn't feel great, because they should have let me know before we had dinner.
Okay, but how would you feel in the first case versus the second case?
I would feel more obliged in the second case, although I would still probably be perturbed.
Yeah. But it's that difference, because it's the same situation, but that perception that, well, they have more money, they shouldn't do this, because you have a different reaction to it. You're taking that reaction, you're applying it to other areas in your life. Right. So if you've got lots of money and people do this for me, can I get a discount? Because I know you got enough money. I don't need to pay full price. Like, if you're trying to avoid things like that, then you make sure you don't have a lot of money, so they don't have that excuse to pay less or to not pay at all. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you don't have a lot of money so that people want to pay you?
I'm hesitant only because I don't understand it. I don't get it. I think they should want to pay me. I'm the person I pay people because they work hard, they do a good job. So that's why they should want to pay me. Whether they have a lot more money than me or even a little less money than me, it only changes my intention. Because if they have less than money than me, then I'm thinking they're working really hard to lift themselves up. And ultimately, I should pay them because darn it, they're working hard for this. If they have more money than me, then I'm paying them. I think sometimes I more feel like maybe a slight resentment, but I still pay them because that's the rate that they set and I agree to it.
Yeah. See, but that resentment is what you're trying to make sure people don't feel towards you.
Got it.
All right. Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one feels that resentment towards you?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that people will only pay you if they see you're working hard and trying to build yourself up?
Yes.
Because again, that's where it comes down to. If you say, well, if I see someone's working hard and trying to build themselves up, I'm more than happy to pay for them. But if they've built themselves up, then are you still more than happy to pay for them? Because they're no longer working hard and trying to build themselves up. Right? If that your attitude is, well, I don't see them working as really hard and trying to build themselves up, so I don't want to pay it because I don't feel there's enough value. I don't see them working hard enough for that value. You're going to make sure people see you working hard, trying to build yourself up. But in order for that to happen, you can never actually build yourself up because then they'll stop seeing you trying to build yourself up.
Wow. It's a lot to process.
This is the way your subconscious just messes you up, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it comes down to, I have to be seen as a hardworking person. If you don't give a crap, if you know you're putting value out there, whether you're working hard or you're just having fun, the value is still going out there. You don't give a crap if people see it or not, you know it's there, then you're free. Then you'll charge what you want. People will see the value. They will pay the value. They'll see the results in their lives. But as long as you need people to see you're working hard, as long as you need them to say, oh my God, look at Claudine go, look how hard she's working, then you've given them the power. And you've taken it away.
Yes, I get it. Yeah, the validation power.
Yep. So are you willing to step out of the story that you need everyone to see how hard you're working? You are working.
As long as I can see it, it's good.
And are you willing to step out of the story that you can only get rewarded as long as you're working hard?
Oh, I'm going to work on that. That's going to take some, that's hard. I think that's the hardest question you asked me.
Okay. But that's what's got drilled into you. See, I'm willing to get paid if I'm working my ass off. I'm also willing to get paid if I'm sitting on my ass. I don't care, right?
Well, yes, I am willing to get paid if I'm sitting on my ass. That is the truth. It just hasn't happened that way yet. But the process and the unprocessing is something that I need to work on. That's the hardest question you've asked me.
Okay, but you're not willing to get paid if you're sitting on your ass, or you wouldn't have such a problem with me saying you have to work hard to get paid. Because sitting on your ass is not working hard, right? This is it. When you're willing to work your ass off and not work your ass off and everything in between, now you've opened the floodgates for money showing up.
Got it.
But as long as you believe you should only get paid if you're working hard, you can't take vacation, you can't be sick, you can't retire. You can only get paid when you're working hard. Okay.
Got it.
All right. How you doing?
I'm feeling a little bit of flux. That's the honest answer.
Cool. All right. Flux is good. That means things are changing. All right. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.